the pace with control of this race. Here comes a run from Davey Hazard. He blocks the 10. Not going to be enough. Ryan Pace is going to win at Talladega.
Trying to hold off Wilson. He's done a good job so far. Wilson, one last desperate attempt to the bottom. He won't get there. Nick Curry wins at Bristol.
Coming out turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway here. Looks like he's in a class of his own right now.
Merzlak, one final time, get around the 55, big time send.
He hits the wall, he hits it, he gets the lead, but can he hang on to it? Oh my goodness, he made it to the line!
Nick pushed down the backstretch, is going to give him a good run through the corners.
So a little bit
Follow from the 1.
A little bit of contact there for second, but coming to the line, Toby Roberson's going to take home the checkered flag and victory here from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight? And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's feature presentation of the Maverick Cup Series live on JTN, tonight from the Dover Motor Speedway. We're so glad you joined us here tonight on JTN. As always, my name is Joe Towinski. Joining me up here in the booth tonight, my longtime broadcast colleague, the one and only Mr. Ricky Garfield Collette. Ricky, welcome to the broadcast booth.
Joe, it's great to be back here tonight for some great racing action here with Maverick Cup Series at Dover. Going to be a fun one tonight. Dover never disappoints, and going to be a fun one here tonight with these guys. Kind of had a little bit of a server snafu, gotten that sorted out. These guys starting to trickle their way in. Going to be, your typical Dover fare here tonight, Joe. A lot of tire wear, a lot of pit strategy, a lot of maintaining your rubber.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What do you think is going to be the big thing tonight that we're going to be looking for?
Ricky, that sounds like you're trying to stall for something. You trying to stall for something?
Never. I would never.
Never? Looks like we have, we are just getting set up, folks. I'm looking forward to hopefully being able to see this racing action tonight, because right now it looks like our cameras are not good. We are very pushed in a la Fox Sports right now. But I don't know, Ricky. I think it's going to be an interesting night here. Dover can be one of those really tricky tracks, right? Miles the Monster always likes to come up and grab somebody. It's just a matter of who it'll be tonight rather than what it'll be. And I think that's going to be an interesting thing to watch here this evening.
Yeah, this track's always a bit brutal. And hard on the cars, hard on your wheel, hard on your seat, hard on you. This whole track just beats you up.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when you wreck here.
Right.
Something, self-cleaning racetrack. You get into a wreck here on the front or back straightaway, just pulls you down to the bottom of the track, and everyone just filters down there. A lot of these guys are going to be working on that tonight. Roger Devils spinning out in turn 1 brings me to my other point. Cold tires is going to be a big thing here tonight, early in the run. Because cold tires are brutal here. A car just wants to step out, just wants to spin around, and you just are hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, we've seen our fair share of restarts and cautions in the Maverick Cup Series this season, so managing those cold tires throughout what is a 156-lap race is going to be very important for all of these drivers tonight. They're going to get limited practice here this evening as well, so that's another thing to watch for. And, yeah, we're looking forward to what promises to be a good night of racing action. We're going to try a hot fix here to try to get you folks at home some better views and angles of the racetrack. No promises that it'll work, but we're going to try it anyways. But, Ricky, this is a good opportunity to remind folks at home they can check out AutoSim. It's now available on Steam for $9.99. You get the entire game. You can also check out the AutoSim Discord, or AutoSim 2 Discord, that is, or AutoSim 2, the game, but AutoSim 2 on Steam. And check out the AutoSim Discord to stay up to date with all the things we got going on. We got a lot of great stuff with AutoSim. It's available now on Steam again for $9.99. So again, go check it out. AutoSim 2, now available on Steam. Oh, man. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to be able to get this figured out. That is unfortunate. Oh, we're going to make do with what we got tonight, aren't we, Ricky?
A lot of onboards, a lot of helicopter view, Joe.
A lot of onboards, a lot of helicopter view tonight, folks. Again, we're just getting set up here, so we're a little behind with this rain in the area. That's what we're going with as the story. Yes, so the folks at home. Oh, look at those tires getting changed on the 82. All right, so let's find a car. So here's helicopter cam. Here's what we call TV1. All right, ready? I'm gonna hit the button to switch to TV2. Hit the button to switch. That's TV2. All right, I'm gonna hit the button to get our spectator cam, which is usually up above the grandstands. Here's our spectator cam. So don't rub your eyes. Don't think that you need to go to the doctor. You're not seeing things. They're all the same tonight.
Coming to you on beautiful Fox Vision.
I mean, it is Fox Vision, right? Like, man. Welcome to see William Page in chat. Welcome in, Will. Hope you're having a good one out there. Hope you're not doing anything too crazy.
That's okay, Joe. It just means we gotta get creative here tonight.
Ricky's gonna be viewing the entire race from the helicopter tonight.
I might.
Honestly, that's probably gonna end up being the move here. Especially down in 3 and 4. 3 and 4, we got a big obstruction. Which, let's see if we, folks, we're gonna turn off some of our trackside objects. So no, the people don't disappear. They're not gone. They're just, you can't see them. If that maybe helps us a little bit with the visibility down in, I don't think it's going to. We got guys dying everywhere. Oh, man. Let's see. Here comes Keith Hughes down the back straightaway. He's... okay. Yeah, no, that's not going to help. Let me see Roger Neville second to 23. I did not kick the... dang it, Will. You had to say that. Now I gotta put him back. What if we just kick everybody out? Let's see. I don't think this is gonna help us either. Kind of helps us a little bit. I guess we're gonna go with Ricky. We're gonna go with minimal trackside objects tonight, so we can see what's going on down in turns 3 and 4 a little bit better. All right, folks. Click like, subscribe, watch, stay with us throughout the night. Should be a good race here this evening. We're gonna make do. We're gonna make do. But Ricky, you got any words of advice for the fans out there? I know you're a big Dover person.
Yeah, I do, Joe.
Do you like lasagna by any chance?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But Jack, I'm going to say a big strategy here is make sure that you're keeping an eye on these restarts. That's going to be the big thing at Dover tonight. Probably see it when we come here. Got those restarts on cold tires. That's calamity waiting to happen. Just being able to navigate the field on these restarts, making sure you don't lose position, make sure you gain in position where you can, and then make sure you're the fast guy out there on cold tires. I do not have garlic bread in my mouth. That is not what's happening right now.
Is lasagna a pizza or a cake? Or is it a pie?
I'd say cake.
Yeah. Italian cake?
Yeah, Mamma Mia cake.
My.
Okay, I'm done with it.
Wonderful. It's always funny, folks. Ricky's got a very busy schedule, so sometimes he's bringing all these snacks and treats up into the booth at the start of the show, and I always tell him, and this is very unfair of me. I always tell him, "Oh yeah, go for it, Ricky. Yeah, go for it, Ricky." And he's like all apologetic, like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to grab dinner. Blah blah. Blah. You know, list of things." And then I make fun of him for it, anyways. So, you know.
Put you on the spot, anyways, to start trying to talk with food in my mouth.
Walter Mahone says that is wrong. Cake or lasagna is a pizza. Or that is wrong pizza. Nope, he retracted it. He retracted the message. That's Greg says, coming from an Italian myself, it's more of a hot dish. Well, Greg, but that's no fun. Calling it what it is. He's parking it right there. Pop. Cade Welty in the 97. Saw Cade have a really good run last night in the Mondays of Thunder Cup Series season finale. Finishing third in that race. Nelson Rodrigo right behind in the 43. Ricky, I think tonight might go down in the history books.
As the first ever race that we raced in 5 times Super Zoom.
Waiting for some of the MOT guys to show up in chat, so if they're out there, say hello and, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mike Carroll around on the front stretch. Tom Musa in the 04. He's looking to continue a string of really strong runs.
Yeah, Tom Musa having a good time out here recently. And I don't see why that trend wouldn't continue today here. Tonight, I should say.
Today, tonight, tomato. Now, if you said this afternoon, that would be a mistake.
This morning.
That would... You know what? I'd let that one slide.
Oh, don't that one slide. It's 8 at night.
Because maybe it's 8 in the morning.
For who?
I don't know. It's 8 o'clock somewhere.
Give me one area that's at 8 o'clock right now.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Somewhere.
Bobby MK, Hooters Chevrolet. We're just kind of waiting to get things... We heard 10 minutes of practice. I think they've had about 15 now, right?
We're coming close to 20, Joe, in the next minute.
Yeah. Did you watch the Gateway race over the weekend for the NASCAR Cup Series?
I tried to. I couldn't.
Oh. Too
I
boring?
was helping my sister move. I drove
Oh,
100
that's
miles
right.
helping her move.
That's
I
right.
got home at 6 at night. The Gateway race, I think it just started because of the lightning hold.
Yes.
And I sat down to watch it and immediately fell asleep until 4 a.m.
Well, the Gateway race, that should tell you all you need to know about that Gateway race.
Put you to sleep till 4 a.m.
Supposedly, it wasn't very good. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was at my younger brother's graduation, so.
I think it was fun.
And then we broadcast. I mean, I saw who won. You know, I think I saw like the last 50
Yeah,
laps.
Jamie McMurray won the race.
Dude, I wish.
Which is interesting because he wasn't driving a car.
I think Jamie McMurray's always winning. You know.
Always winning at the game in life.
He needs to. They need to put him in the booth more. He's really good.
Very good.
It was weird. Him, Adam Alexander, and what was it, Trevor Bayne in the booth for the Portland Xfinity race? Chaos.
Portland. Yeah, I didn't get to see any race this weekend. I saw Cup is probably the most I saw, and then, like I said, I accidentally fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really get to see a whole ton of it.
So you're not going to be very helpful in this conversation?
Yeah, so the track was really Gateway-ish, and when the cars race at Gateway, they do this thing where they race like it's Gateway. And I really was impressed with how much it raced like Gateway. It felt like old school Gateway watching them race at Gateway here.
Mm. You can hear these guys modulating the throttle through the corner. Let's go on board with Keith Hughes for a couple laps.
And that throttle modulation, Joe, gets worse the further the run goes on because those tires start to wear out. You lose that grip, and it looks like we're going to qualifying.
Drivers, to your cars.
Drivers get called to their cars. Yeah, you know,
You know, just things.
just things. Can you repeat the question? I got distracted.
I mean, there was a question. I was just saying that they're
Oh, never mind.
them checking up's gonna get them modulating the throttle's gonna get more and more pronounced the further the run goes on. Those tires start to wear in.
That's pretty articulate of you, Ricky.
Particulate?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a lighted match.
Hmm. This isn't like when you're confusing abolitionists with arborists, is it?
Well, it depends.
You remember
Yeah.
that? I don't think you remember that, do you?
I do remember that. Yes, I do remember that.
Hmm.
You think I don't pay attention? I'm here every.
Austin asks in chat, any idea what the meaning of the unique lap count is, Joe? I am not sure. I'm assuming it's a 200-kilometer race. So 156 laps. But
Yeah, it means 200 laps representing the 200 stars on the American flag.
you mean the 156 stars on the American flag for 156 laps?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. I forgot
Yeah.
about the Louisiana Purchase.
You mean sale.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What did they sell it? How much did they sell it for?
Where's Dewey when you need him?
He's in the Deward store.
Louisiana yard sale. Yeah. Yeah. Went up to Al Capone and was like, here's the yard. Yeah. Alright. Qualifying results are at the top of your screens right now. We're just waiting for that to end, and then we'll head on over to happy hour. Again, folks, can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN tonight. Make sure you're following us on our social media at JoeTowNetwork, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Also right here on YouTube.com. Ricky, how goes it?
I goes it, Joe's it.
Qualifying in the books. Take us through tonight's starting lineup.
With pleasure, Joe, for tonight's race here at the Dover International Dover Racing Dover Park here at Dover in the state of Dover, starting on pole at a time of 21.115 seconds. In the number 97 Ford Fusion is going to be Cade Welty sitting on pole. Now outside spot goes to the 43 machine of Allison Rodrigo. Going to be a time of 21.125 seconds. Keith Hughes in the 82 car will be starting for the third spot. The fourth spot goes to the 15 car, piloted by Fabio McKay. Fifth spot goes to Todd Wilson in the 18 car. Mark Schneider in the 27, good qualifying run for that 27 team, starting from the sixth spot. Kez Hill in the 61 car starts from the seventh position. Greg Shetner in the 46 car starts from the eighth spot. Benjamin Snyder in the 22 starts from the ninth spot. Last car to take a time in qualifying, Jason Dady in the 51 car will be starting in the 10th spot. Last car in the top 10. As the field picked on random drives, they did not take times. Tom Musa in the 04 car will be starting 11th. 12th will be the 23 car of Roger Nebelsack. 13th is going to be Zach Rogers in the number 9 car. 14th is going to be the 33 car of Chow Viana. And rounding out the field in spot number... What did I just say?
15. Spot 15.
15 is going to be Mike Carroll in the 35 car. And that's going to be our starting lineup for tonight's race at Dover.
15 drivers going to take to the Monster Mile here tonight. Cars getting out there for happy hour practice, folks. Again, we're so glad you're joining us here tonight on JTN. As always, be a friend, tell a friend about our streams. Click the like button, subscribe. And you're not going to want to miss a second of it because it's Maverick Night in America, folks. You know what that means. It's Maverick Night in America.
What does that mean, Joe?
It's Maverick Night in America.
It's Maverick Night in America. That means it must be
We're gonna
Maverick
have
Night in
spills.
America.
We're going to have spills, chills, racing. We're going to have emotions and crashes and excitement. We're going to have it all for the folks at home tonight. All of it. Every single thing that is it will be here tonight. What was the poll time again, Ricky?
The poll time was 21.115 seconds.
Interesting to see how these guys pace themselves come race time. You're going to see these guys trying to run their qualifying laps throughout the event. See Zach Rogers there in the 9, like Carroll in the 35, working side by side, getting some practice in. Aviana there in the 33. Making another start here tonight. Todd Wilson back in the 18 here this evening from Dover. No, we haven't seen Todd in a few weeks. Returns this evening. Defending Cup Series champion. Chrome. Oh, contact. Wilson hard to the outside wall. Got cars spinning everywhere around this track right now. Oh, there goes MK. Hey, Shatner's got the 46 Holden. Are you a fan of the Holden or the Chevy SS? Holden Commodore or Chevy SS? Huh?
Porque no los dos?
What does that mean?
Why not both?
Pick one. I saw a Chevy SS today in the wild.
Yeah, they're pretty.
They didn't make a lot of them.
Not super rare.
Up here, I feel like I've only seen like 5 or 6 of them. You know? And they're expensive, too. To try to find one. Expensive little cars. How hard are you going to throw this car into the corner on lap 1, Ricky?
Not that hard.
Why not?
It's scary.
Floor it?
Floor it.
Floor it?
Floor it.
Floor it? Race it. Here we go. Cars getting lined up on the back straightaway behind our Dodge Charger safety cars. We await the command. Get engines fired here from Dover. Packed house here tonight. Can't thank everyone at home enough for tuning in.
Is it Dover or Dover?
Dover.
I don't believe it, Joe. I think you're writing letters that your checks can't cash.
How dare you?
I think you're writing your face that your checks can't, your letter can't, check face can't cash.
Okay. Okay,
And
well,
going
see.
here at Dover.
Here we go on row number 1. Keith Hughes, Phobia MK, Todd Wilson, Mark Snyder, Kez Hill, Greg Shetner, Benjamin Snyder, and Jason Dady. Your top 10 here to start tonight's race. Again, 156 laps around the Monster Mile. Field makes their way off of turn number 4 behind Cade Welty. Green flag. We're underway here from Dover. Welty able to get clear with the lead for side-by-side battles for the 4th spot. Wilson trying to find a way around MK.
Also try to get ahead of McKay. McKay gets the advantage though, clears him, shuts the door on the 18. Just says sights on the 82. Keith Hughes staying close with him. $15 car grabs the apron just a little bit. Joe washes up the track there. That's going to give the 18 a good run here coming down the front straightaway. Wilson takes against it though.
Now MK right on the bumper of Keith
Hughes. Back, the
Hughes.
82 gets really loose right up ahead. The 43 does the same thing.
Caution.
Looks like they're slowing down, Joe. We're under caution. Looks like we're under caution.
Greg Shetner just gets loose running the middle line. Backs it into the wall. Benjamin Snyder caught up in it. 35 Mike Carroll.
We're just talking about this cold tires. Lap number 2. That's exactly when that car would step out. Well, Joe, what do you think? 4 laps of green flag racing. What have you seen so far that you like, don't like?
I wish I could see more.
Oh, you can't.
Austin, we tried. In chat, Bristol gotta zoom out. Bristol, we tried. This is not a Bristol. Not a Bristol issue. Unfortunately. See, split decisions there with pit lane. ETU's first one to come down. Came from the 3rd spot. All right, so we're working this caution, Ricky. I know you asked me about, pitting and blah, 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 blah. We've gotten past that. What if you're out here on these tires that are now going to have a heat cycle on them, what are you looking at to try to give yourself an opportunity here to make a run to the front?
I only got 2 laps out there, Joe, on these tires. They really can't do a whole ton. I think tires will make it a little bit better as the long run goes. But we're only going to be talking about maybe a lap or 2 of an advantage on lap time. What these guys that stayed out are got to keep an eye out for is how loose they get here on cold tires, because it's going to get really bad here. These cold tires get really bad when you're out there on old tires, as opposed to just taking new tires on these restarts.
Take it easy. Take it easy. All right, Cade Welty with control here for the restart. Allison Rodrigo there in 2nd. Fovia, MK Todd. Wait, we got to get doubled up, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Welty going to take the bottom. Hoping he doesn't get what he has on his door rail, or his name rail. Sideways, that is.
What, a Sharpie?
That's on the quarter panel and on the hood. Steven, not by choice. It is not my choice to use the Fox cameras. Not my choice. Woof.
Woof.
Has Bristol got a fan out there? Kate Welty with control here for the restart. Allison Rodrigo to the outside. Bobby, MK green flag, and he gets sideways.
Spins the tires.
Oh no!
Rodrigo's gonna try to take advantage of that, but he's not gonna really get any help because he got all mucked up because of it.
No, Steven, don't leave. Oh, we got one hard in the wall. It's Mike Carroll.
Oh, here comes the 26 as Shatner makes collision with him.
Caution. Oh, Jason Dady.
Oh, Dady
no.
really clobbers the wall.
Oh. What happens with 35? I think he's just gonna get loose. Oh no, Ben Snyder just ran into him.
Yeah, looks like 35 might have been trying to tiptoe his way through the turn. 22 had different priorities there.
22 trying to make up ground on the restart. Got some slobber knockers out here. Oh my goodness. All right,
Back
well,
under caution here, lap 10 of 156 of tonight's event.
caution number 2 on the night. Gives us an opportunity to talk. We got some great races coming up here on JTN Thursday night. Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series heads to Infineon. Coverage kicks off at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Then the Maverick Cup Series heads to Chicagoland 1 week from tonight, 8:30 Eastern. And then 2 weeks from tonight, we head to Milwaukee. End of this month getting a little bit slower. Make sure you can always contact us at JoeTowNetwork, JoeTowNetwork@gmail.com, as well as through our Facebook to book your own race. But again, these are your upcoming races presented by our friends at SchemeHaven.com. We always take bookings, don't we, Ricky?
Always do.
Always do. Miles the Monster has already kind of gone up and grabbed a couple people, huh?
Already, and it's early in the night, only 10 laps in.
So we had 16 cautions last week, Ricky. Do you want to set an over-under for tonight?
20.
Okay, I'm going to go under 20. Oh. Alright. You kind of had to make that not fun, huh?
What'd you say?
Well, you said over. I said give me an over/under, so you went 20. So you're setting. Are we saying over or under 20?
Yes.
I always. Okay. I always forget you don't know how that stuff works.
20. 40. Sell.
What does Cade Welty have to do here not to do what he did last time?
Maybe start a higher gear. Maybe start in second gear as opposed to whatever he just did. Maybe third gear. Nothing yet here, but they're going to probably be going this time by, Joe.
Ooh. Cade Welty with control here for the restart. Green flag. We're back underway. Welty with a good jump. Allison Rodrigo also clear. The battle's on for second. We were 3 wide going into turn 1.
Just for a second, but it looks like they had all sorted out single file here down the back straightaway.
Todd Wilson looking to the inside of Roger Nebelsick. These two have a history. Dating back to the season opener, Nebelsick able to hold on to the spot. Now here comes Kez Hill working to the outside of Wilson in the 18. And they'll go 3 wide here off of turn 2 because we got one round. It's
we got
MK.
around, Joe. Oh, McKay almost gets hit by 33 Viana. Viana keeps clear of him, though, but does kind of graze the wall, but that could have been much worse.
Caution number 3.
Oh, they think they're still wrecking back here.
What?
Yeah, Mike Carroll went around.
Oh, my.
Greg Shetner spun on his own. Ben Snyder spun on his own.
Ben or Mark?
That was Ben 22.
Ooh. Here's what happens with MK. That car is going around after the cautions, or after the first spin at least.
Well, Joe, when you let out the gas there in the turn, sometimes it does that. I see some of these guys coming down on pit road here. 97 to 43 coming down. 04, 23, 9, 15, 33, 35, 46. And then the 82, the 61, the 18, the 51, and the 22 all staying out.
Oh, hey. There's oil on the track. That's right, James. That's the only explanation. Team Tylenol. Feel better fast. Elsa Rodrigo wins the race off pit road. I don't think Cade won it, but okay. That's the one downside of doing manual cautions. You don't ever truly know who wins the race off pit road. Oh, the 43 sped. Never mind. Okay. Well. Mark Snyder now coming down pit lane. Gonna try to get some of that damage fixed. The Keith Hughes should have control here for the restart. Again, our third caution of the night. Ricky, do you have a guest?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
So I'll try to
No, it's okay. It's okay.
get ahead of
It's
that
okay.
if he keeps barking.
It's okay. It's not
He's gonna be leading us back here, Joe. What do you think?
Oh,
Versus
man.
knee tides, what are they gonna do?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Where? Okay, so Ben dropped to the back. I was wondering where the 22 went. Let's see. Keith Hughes, though, like you said, with control. Green flag. We're back underway.
Lead them down into turn number 3 here. Keith Hughes got a good gap here. You see the 61 to Kez Hill trying to keep clear of the 97 to Welty, excuse me. Yeah, clap of clean racing here. We'll see if these guys can hang on to a top 4 under a blanket right now as Keith Hughes leads the 18 and Todd Wilson off of turn 2. See 61 getting a challenge on the inside of the 97 of Welty here. Welty's still got that spot on the inside, and the 61 just barely's got that fender in, loses it right here in turn 3. We'll see if he gets a run on the bottom. Going to be right in the bottom. Todd Wilson right up ahead, though, trying to make that charge of the high line. Can't do it. 97 grips up on that low line. Gets to keep that position right along the door panel of the 61 car. I think this turn right here, Joe, he's going to be able to clear him. And we got a car up the wall.
Oh, it's Mark Snyder.
Everyone just went going by. Ben Snyder's around in the back straightaway,
Mark
too.
Snyder. Is caution out? Yeah, caution's out.
Oh, they got to be careful, though, about letting off the turns like that.
Well, see what happens here with the 27. Just gonna go all around by his lonesome. That's Mark Snyder.
I think it's because Shetner goes
Shetner's
around beforehand. Yeah. I think Ben's checking up for it, and the car just spins around.
Mark is the 27.
Or Mark, excuse me.
Come on, Ricky.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Ricky, don't be sorry for making a mistake. It's okay. You're gonna learn from it. You're gonna be better.
No, I'm not. It's funny. It's funny to make you mad.
It doesn't make me mad. Nothing makes me mad anymore.
Very lucky, though, nobody else got hit between these two, but these guys definitely for a bit of a scramble there when the caution came out, making sure they didn't spill their beans in the turn here. The proverbial beans, I guess.
Proverbial beans.
Proverbial revert, I don't know. 82, 18, 61, 43, 33, 22, 27, 46, all down on pit road, but the 97 of Welty stays out. Roger Nebelsack, Tom Musa, McKay, Carroll, and Jason Dady all stay out to the top 6.
So, the cars that stayed out last time came down this time.
Basically.
Zach, I don't think that's a default core thing. Ricky, do you ever remember the default core not allowing you to see more than one car in your mirror and 6 ahead?
No, that's a draw distance issue.
You know.
As far as my knowledge.
That's why the 9 has parked. No, Zach, I completely understand that doesn't happen with the new core. I wonder if maybe it changed some settings somewhere.
That has to be it. That changed some settings because I know it kind of messes with it.
All his draw distance, he says, is fine. So I don't know. That is weird. I don't think I've never had that issue. I also don't race very often anymore, so my wheel is dusty. So Cade Welty, Roger Nebelsack on the front row here for the restart. We got drivers with visibility issues tonight. Add that to the list of this race. We're trying to get this race in, you know? We're trying to get this race in. When in doubt, don't change your core. Just keep it and hope that you don't lag spike or something. That's my philosophy. Cade Welty with control there on the bottom, and the number 97, Sharpie Ford, here coming to the restart, coming to lap 26 of 156. Green flag.
Welty gets a good start. Oh, big stack up here, Joe, but they keep it straight. Chow Viana did not get going there in that 33 car.
Mike Carroll's on the apron. That cream-filled Beavers car. Like the 22 has also retired from this race. Kez Hill gonna get loose. A big save there from the 61. He's still saving it.
Actually, the 35 of the 51 to get going on that start, Joe. Kez Hill gets in the back of the 51 at Dady, and that's what caused that original checkup there on the restart. 46 of Shetner and the 27 of Snyder both around again. Keep it going. I haven't heard anything about caution, so I think we're good. These leaders are coming up on him fast. You see the 97 coming with the 46 of Shetner. They get him by him, no issue. Sorry, that's Mark Snyder. I don't know if I said Ben or who
you
I
said. Snyder. It's okay.
Plus Snyder's here. The 97 gets on by the 27. Here comes the 23 coming around the 27. They both clear him. Before trying to get on by the 27 here. 27 had gone for that spin, but he still has kind of fresh tires. The 46 trying to stay with him here.
Okay, Welty, your leader. Starting to try to pull away from the 23 of Roger Nebelsack, who sits in second.
$15 down pit road. That's McKay.
Said the 15 was on pit road?
Yeah.
Oh, he
McKay
fell
was
out
on
of the
pit road.
server.
Or McKay, sorry.
Yeah.
McKay.
Okay.
Oh, 427 still racing here. 27 a lap down at the moment here, but still got those rubber, that rubber, I should say. Big log jam as you guys are watching on TV here. 15 starting to come back around. These guys got those fresh tires. That car's going to be considerably faster, but he's 13th. 6 laps down at the moment. 4 laps down now. Kez Hill trying to get to the inside of the 27 of Mark Snyder. Oh, 27 car gets loose there above the 18. They get straightened out. Snyder keeps rolling here, but these guys clear him. 43 just about to clear him for the last car in that line. Still getting very racy back here, though.
Oh, MK hard into the inside wall.
Hangs on to it, though. 46 Greg Schentner slow on the apron. D61, though, look to the outside of the 04. Can't make the move right there. We'll see if he tries to size up down low. No, he's going to try to make another run for that outside line.
Osa clips the apron
27
there.
Mark Snyder goes around turn 2 all by himself.
We're 3 wide.
We'll see if he gets it straightened out.
Ricky, we're 3 wide. I don't know why.
We are 3 wide.
I don't know why, but we're 3 wide. You can only see one, but there's 3 of them. So Tom Musa slides all the way back from third. Goes from third to It's like sixth
Oh, the
MK
15 gets
around.
the 43 goes for a slide. Up with that outside wall. We'll see if he gets straightened out. No caution yet.
Oh, no. Almost made contact with Jason Dady.
Almost. Very close.
But you can see the lead that Cade Welty has put on the field. Good chunk back to second place, Roger Nebelsick, an even greater chunk to the 61 of Kez Hill.
Report in chat, 46 lost gear, so they have parked it, or they were finished, he said.
We've lost 3 in this race so far, the 22, the 9, and the 46.
It's been a rough one. Some of these guys out here. 97 is clear, the 27 now setting his sides on the 35 of Mike Harrell as Roger Nebelsick trying to pass the 27.
That car is wicked uneasy right now. Is this 27 of Mark Snyder? He is having all kinds of issues.
Well, Joe, that car spun, so that
Well,
thing's
yeah.
definitely not at a
No,
optimal grip.
I understand.
Do you understand?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. No, you understand. 27. Well, loose receive with the 23 tries to get to the inside of him here. Looks like he does side by side, trying to just lap him. 27, another lap down here. Makes it clear, or clears the pass here. (1861) having a great battle here, though, for the third spot. Todd Wilson, Kez Hill have not gotten off of each other for the last bunch of laps here. 1861 side by side here, coming up on the lap car. 27 of Snyder. Neither can really get the advantage. We'll see if Todd Wilson is going to try to use that 27 car as a pick here.
I think he is.
Make Kez Hill kind of lose his nose a little bit. 18 Todd Wilson going to take that spot in the third position.
Oh, no!
Mark Snyder gets into the 18 of Todd Wilson on the front straightaway.
Caution. Number 5. Saw it live. See it again.
27 was just a little too high up the track, Joe. I don't know. It stayed clear. Just came down the track into the 18. I don't know if that car got loose.
And Mark Snyder has retired. So I would expect most of these leaders down pit lane. Ricky going to take you through that here radio style while we try to get some camera fixes in.
What, the accident? Or pit road?
Pit road.
Oh, yeah.
We saw the replay of the accident. We saw it live.
Joe, I don't think anyone's going to come down pit road. No, anyone's going to choose to not come down pit road here.
Well, I mean, you never know. You never know.
Chow Vienna, Mike Carroll staying out here, but I don't believe they're on the lead lap. Tom Musa also staying out in the 04 here. Tom Musa, the only one on the lead lap that's staying out, but I don't know if Musa is going to necessarily stay out there. I think he'll probably come back down as everyone else coming down pit road in 97. Welty leads everyone down. (23) Roger Nebelsick going to try to race at 97 off, but Welty hangs on to it. But Roger Nebelsick jumps up a bunch of positions here. Gets right behind the 97 car. Another great spot gain for Kez Hill here. He's holding on to that third spot. Forward if Tom Musa is down on pit road at the moment, so Musa coming down, so I'll put the 97 back as the leader.
Drivers, to your cars.
Oh. Hey, guess what, Ricky?
What is it, Joe?
Courtesy of a friend of the show, friend of the station, friend of JTN. He's a swell guy. You know him, you love him. Driver of the... Crap, what car does he drive over in the USRL now?
I don't know. 4. That's that.
Driver of the 23 in the
5.
USRL, Antonio Ruiz, coming through in clutch, helping us fix our cameras tonight. Thank you, Slam Tonio.
Look at that. Look how nice those look, Joe.
Much, much better. So a big thank you to Antonio. You can check out Polar Track Designs. Does a lot of great work with tracks here for NR. Does a lot of the work for the guys over at the USRL. And thank you, Antonio. Now we can see. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
I can see all the obstacles in my Joe.
Kate Welty leading us back to green. Green flag. Welty with a good jump. Nebelsack, though, not as lucky in the 23. He loses the second spot and is looking like he's going to lose third.
Nebelsack hanging on here with the 82. Keith Hughes giving that challenge on the bottom. Nebelsack hangs onto it, clears the 82, coming into turn number 1.
Little smoke from the 23 through turn 1. Cade Welty, though, running away with the lead in the 97. Battle going to be on
Oh,
for...
Joe, we got an accident on the front straightaway. They got straightened out here with the 15 of MK. Gets into the 35. Mike Carroll, who's spun on it. Oh, no. 15 gets into the 35. Looks like we're under caution here.
Caution
Looks
number
like the
6.
tower caught wind of that.
Here's the replay. I just ran into him.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of your love. So again, working our 6th caution of the night here, lap 55 of 156. And Nelly with the fix for the original core. Coming in clutch. That's why it pays. I mean, it pays to watch JTN, you know? Get all kinds of great insight. Right, Ricky?
Right.
Reminder, folks out there, we got some great racing coming up here on JTN. Thursday night's the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series from Infineon. Coverage kicking off at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Then the Maverick Cup Series heads to the Chicagoland Speedway next Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And the following Tuesday, Maverick Cup Series action heads to Milwaukee. Coverage kicking off at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Those races and much, much more, of course, live right here only on JTN, presented by our friends at SchemeHaven.com. Ricky, you got any trivia for the fans at home?
Did you know if you throw a sandwich against the wall, it will not crawl down the wall?
All right, folks. Here we go. Green flag. We're back underway. Good restart from Kez Hill on the outside. Drops right behind Welty. Battle on for fourth as Nebelsack scoots to the inside. You saw the smoke from the 23 drifting through turn number 1. Gain Welty set and sail here at the front of the field. Tom Musa makes contact with the wall. Couldn't tell if maybe some contact with the 15 as well played a role in that. Mike Carroll still slow. Looks like Kez Hill. How did we miss this? Kez Hill from second. And we are silly gooses up here in the booth. At least we're still green. Anthony's giving us fun facts in chat, Ricky. In case you want to steal any of his. Next time I ask you if you have any fun facts.
Alright.
Write them down. Where'd your energy go?
I don't know.
Just gone.
Waiting here, just letting these guys do things. Kez Hill coming down on pit road, though, Joe.
Yeah, we saw that 61 spin there. Heavy damage on the rear end. Spun from second, unfortunately for him. Yana now down on pit lane in the 33, getting right side tires and in lefts. Cade Welty hasn't been able to extend the lead on this run so far, Ricky. I don't know if that's maybe a product of these drivers learning a little bit, catching up to what the 97's been doing throughout the night, or if Cade maybe taking it a little easier here on this run is to avoid using up the tires.
I don't know, but Todd Wilson hanging with him, like you said, running about even lap times with Welty, not really letting him get away. About a half-second gap between the 18 and the 97 right now. But you see, Alison Rodrigo right behind the 18, slowly drawn in on that 18 car. We'll see if that battle lets Welty kind of get a gap out here.
Yeah, once these guys start racing side by side, that would allow the 97 to start to extend the gap. Another person to watch, Keith Hughes back there in fourth. We know Keith pretty good at, long runs, save the tires. Racecraft is really, really strong with the driver of the 82. Wouldn't be surprised if he's a player here before the end of this race. Kez Hill making some ground up on Mike Carroll, and Kez a couple laps down here. I'll look to the inside. That 61 still seems to have a decent amount of speed. Carroll into the outside wall. Comes down the track. Mike has just not had a good night in this 35. It's been a tough year. A very good looking race car, though. Eventually, if you look good for long enough, Ricky, you start feeling good. When you're feeling good, you do good.
You good, you feel good, and you look good. In conclusion, yes.
Of course. Looks like the 16, or the 15 rather, lost connection with the server again, so he's going to lose a couple more laps. This battle for second starts to tighten up. Alison Rodrigo is closed on the 18 of Todd Wilson. Keith Hughes is closed in on the 43. Should we make a Maverick Night in America theme song, Ricky?
Yeah, Maverick.
Is that how it would go?
That's my opinion.
The moment we do that, I think every league would probably, because we would do it so well, I think every league would be like, where's our theme song? You know? Ben, you have hats, I thought. At the Maverick Cup Series hats. Goes out to each and every race winner. You get a hat. Rain, I don't know what we'd name the theme song. I think we'd call it Maverick Night in America. The theme. Yeah, Zach, I had to crash the game to put the new cameras in. But you will finish 14th tonight. Of 15 cars. Alison Rodrigo looking to the inside of Todd Wilson for second.
Rodrigo right there can't get in just yet. The 18 hanging tough, but you
Here
see
comes
the
Keith
18
Hughes.
Keith Hughes also tracking him down.
Yeah, how much of a balancing act is it when you try to make that pass to the inside? Because really it feels like this track has become middle line dominant. As we saw the 82 make the pass. Keith Hughes moves up to second. Oh, yeah, MK in the 15 on newer tires. Gonna look to race with these guys and just turns the 43 of Allison Rodrigo.
That's not a good shot right there for the 43. We'll see these guys are still coming through with a lot of steam. They gotta be careful. And they get past him.
No caution, I guess.
Oh, caution.
I thought that would be a caution, but... Folks, when you're a lapped car, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Welty's still leading here. Keith Hughes tracking him down, though. It's getting close. 0.28 seconds behind Welty. Ran a really fast lap last time. 2/10 faster than Welty.
Keith Hughes in the 82. 33 is stopped on the back straightaway. Okay. We got cars slowing down. Ricky, what is going on?
I'm not sure, Joe.
Why are the 61 and 43 going like 2 miles per hour?
Why aren't you going 2 miles an hour? They're going up to speed now. Up front here, so great battle. Keith Hughes tracking down this 97, but you see the 18 Todd Wilson staying with him. Right behind him, MK in the 6th spot, a lap down at the moment. Doesn't really have a horse in this race at the moment, but this top three really putting each other through the ringer.
Keep an eye on 43. Keith Hughes way up the track through turns 1 and 2. That allows Todd Wilson to get to the inside. Hughes, though, going to be able to ride the momentum off the corner. I don't think the 43's pulling a Jeff Gordon because 43 has retired from this race. Allison Rodrigo out. He'll finish 10th here tonight. I'm sorry, 11th. Oh yeah, MK trying to get to the inside of Todd Wilson. If I'm the 15, I'm not racing these leaders, Ricky. On these leaders, I don't want to race the 15 as they're side by side coming off of turn 4. Keith Hughes goes back to the point in the 82.
On the outside of the 82 here, it's going to clear him. Keith Hughes gets cleared by the 15 MK. We'll let him go here, catching that 33 car Chalviana. Keith Hughes, though, up to the point, though. 97 Welty starting to defend off this 18 of Wilson, who's coming back here.
So the 97, he used up his stuff, Ricky. I think that's kind of what we're, I think that's the conclusion that we're drawing, right?
I think so, yeah.
Keith Hughes trying to run away with this one. Closing in on pit stops as well.
35 carry cutting into the wall just a little bit to let these guys on by.
Brain, yes, this is fixed set. See the question in chat. Maverick Cup Series is fixed setup. Everyone's got the same thing underneath them here tonight. Obviously, the advantages and disadvantages, we've talked about it a lot with fixed setup racing. Advantages, no one feels like they have to put a bunch of time into crafting a setup. The disadvantage, of course, though, you got a setup that you don't necessarily like. Welty falls back to third. Keith Hughes still with the lead, just over the 100-lap mark. Can't fix the drivers.
Welty's coming out pit rough. The third spot, Joe Car, number 97, coming down here. 100, 156, 57 laps to go here. 23, Roger Nebelsack got on the binders hard there and made it to pit road.
It's the slowest pit lane in racing. Keith Hughes, he might have been speeding, Ricky, depending on where that line is. Same thing with the 18 of Todd Wilson. Based on everyone, it looks like it's probably the wall. So everyone on pit lane here. Here comes Kez Hill to join the party. I guess MK's still out on track in the 15. He's back on the lead lap. So Keith Hughes off of pit lane in the 82. Try to find Cade Welty. There he is, coming off of turn number 4. Really letting that car hang out. Yeah, so MK's gone to the lead in the 15, Ricky. I believe it's gonna like a lap lead here, right?
Yeah, by nature of him not pitting yet. But it looks like he's going to be coming down this time here, Josie's getting down there on the brakes, on the apron here. Will bring the lead back to the 82, Keith Hughes.
Gaviana having some issues. Coming back to pit lane. So Keith
Now,
Hughes...
Joe, will they be able to make it from here?
I think so. Tom Musa and Roger Nebelsack. I think so, Ricky. We went back green around 50?
About.
I mean, we'll know if these guys start clutching or if they pit again, right?
I think so, yeah.
We'll know then. Folks, remember to keep your eyes out over on JTN2 for this week's edition of the Fake Racers podcast.
Is it fake?
Yeah.
Are there racers?
No.
Oh.
Well, I guess Matt races BMX, so...
Davey races go-karts.
He did. I don't think he does anymore.
That's close enough.
Okay.
Real Racers podcast tonight at 4.
Only on the CW.
Only.
You like that one, huh?
I like that one. I was gonna say Speed Channel, but I like CW better.
Just like 100 Days to Indy, you know?
Yeah. What?
You don't remember hearing about that show?
No.
Or you mentioned that earlier, didn't you?
What?
Okay.
Yo, this is a joke.
I know.
Nobody knows about it.
Yeah, because it was on the CW. Ha
It's
ha
on
ha.
the CW.
That was why. Never mind. It's over on JTN2. Go check it out. You can check out last week's episode. We talked about the entire month of May, or at least the conclusion of it. We posted our thoughts on Chase Elliott's suspension here, or at the time why Chase Elliott should have been suspended and why we were disappointed in driver number 9 for his intentional dumping of Denny Hamlin. I was going to say, I didn't check Twitter today. I know there was a lot of stuff with Austin Cindric maybe intentionally dumping Austin Dillon. Did anything ever come of that, Ricky?
No. They didn't decide to move with any kind of penalty on that.
Wow.
Cindric posted the data, the magical data box, the magical data NASCAR race view now on your Windows and Mac.
Isn't that
Windows
crazy?
Vista required Internet
But it's
Explorer
pretty much,
version.
it's just race view. Like,
Yeah.
I know they what it probably is they have the raw information, right?
Yeah,
but
he
it's-
showed it a bit. It didn't really look like. It clearly didn't look like he was wrecking on purpose. It didn't look like Chase's, obviously, that he didn't, like, hook Dillon. The prevailing consensus I was seeing was either it was just hard racing or got into him, or Austin Cindric made some brilliant 4D chess move to somehow miraculously wreck Austin Dillon in the way that he did. So I'm inclined to believe that it was on the up and up. Keith Hughes still leading here from Dovetona. Lap 112 of 156 tonight's event, coming across
Is
from
this-
113 and 156. How many laps left would that be? That's like
44.
44 laps?
Yep.
44. So going back quick here.
It is. Yeah, so Phobia's up to 4th with the way the laps back thing ended up working out. For dropping out of the server. I think he dropped out of the server a couple times. But again, folks, can't thank you enough for tuning into J10 tonight. Make sure if you haven't already, drop a like on the video and subscribe. Again, doing so does help support us so much here on the JoeTow Network. Or you can follow us at JoeTowNetwork on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. It's a great way to stay up to date with everything we have going on. Keith Hughes, your current race leader. Todd Wilson, 2nd. Cade Welty in 3rd. Watching the laps click off the counter here. With just under 50 to go from Dover. All right, Ricky.
All right, Joe.
It's coming down to the end of it, right?
All right.
We're coming to the time before time.
All right. What are you looking for in these last 40 laps, Joe?
Racing? I don't know.
Well, why are you asking like it was setting up like a big thing? Yeah, I don't know where we're going with that.
Alison Rodrigo in chat, that was a caution. I'm big heat off right now. Yeah.
18, running faster laps right now than the 82. I don't know if he's going to be able to trail in 1.41 second gap here. He's going to get past the 35 Mike Carroll.
Well, Todd's clutching right now too. Hey, Todd's trying to make it to the end.
I don't look like he's clutching, so I wonder if that means that he thinks that he can make it, Joe.
I would think it means he thinks he can make it. I don't know why he'd be clutching otherwise, right?
No. Yes. Maybe.
Remember, folks, we're also live over on Twitch, twitch.tv/JoeTowNetwork. Like we got new follow on Twitch, so thank you to Patrick. We're trying to build that up too, kind of serve as a second streaming platform for us. Welcome in DCS Racing Network. Catching yet another night of racing action. 4 straight nights, Ricky. I've done this 4 straight nights now. In my youth, I loved these, because then it was like, oh, I constantly had something to do. Now in my elder years, it's a little more tiring, because it's a lot. I think there's a reason Mike Joy isn't broadcasting the Xfinity and the Truck Series. But Adam Alexander, on the other hand, he'll do it all. Are you looking forward to Fox's last Cup broadcast of the season this weekend, Ricky?
Oh, trying to think of an Adam Alexander or something. I kind of drew a blank.
He doesn't really have sayings. No, Allison, that's completely fine. I'd rather have you put it in chat, and that was very tame. You didn't curse anyone out. You didn't say anything like really, really rude. That's fine. I would be angry too. I was upset that it wasn't a caution for you. Adam Alexander he kind of goes like this, you know?
That's true. Ryan Reed. That's all I remember him going. Ryan Reed. What was I gonna say?
Anthony has a question in chat. You want me to read it to you?
I can't even remember what I'm talking about anymore. Do I eat chips?
Do you?
No, I don't eat anything. I ingest like a
paste?
No, I ingest like a cell.
Oh. Like a fuel cell?
No, it's like a mitochondria is a powerhouse of the cell.
Oh. He's got some, like, was it ribosomes, maybe? I don't know. Brain says, oh, brain. You can hear Keith Hughes hustling that car around the corner right now. Cade Welty down pit lane, so 97 has given up on trying to make it to the end on fuel.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, 82 Keith Hughes, I don't think he's been saving.
Oh, so I think what they're doing is they're splitting the second half, right? Like they're splitting this last run rather than, trying to run it out on fuel and maybe take a splash. Come down, take 4 tires halfway through, try to gain some back in the middle. We also saw Tom Musa and Roger Nebelset come down.
He's still leading. Todd Wilson in second. Third spot is the 15 car right now.
As MK comes down pit lane.
Roger Nebelset also down on pit road. Keith Hughes still leading here at Dover International Daytona Raceway Park. Trying to click off these laps, wondering if he can make it to the end.
Can he make it to the end?
I don't know.
You're an engineer. Figure it out.
You make it to the end?
Probably.
No, I don't think you can make it to the end.
No. The end of the world?
As we know it. Sorry.
Oh, Brain, why'd you have
And
to
these
say
guys,
that?
as Keith Hughes is kind of pacing around, just trying to run these laps, trying to see if he can make it to the end of this race. I gotta think Keith's not saving.
Yeah. 15 is back down on pit lane. Roger Nebelsick had to come back down, it looks like, too. Anthony asks, question for the booth, how tall were you when you were 1.892 to the power time e to the 8 year or seconds old?
I was 4 feet tall.
How old is that? Or
Wait, if 1.82, so that's like
e times 10 to the 8th.
18 like a million? I don't know. What is this question? What are you asking? What are you asking me?
Why are you asking me
I
math
can't do
stuff?
math. I'm doing a broadcast.
Doing my night job, not my day
Doing
job.
my night job, not my day job or my evening job or my morning job. 82
Here he
Keith Hughes
comes.
coming on down here. 137, 156, 20 laps to go. Keith Hughes coming down. Todd Wilson staying out. How long will this 18 car Wilson stay out? And does Keith Hughes take 4 tires? Do you think he takes 2? Do you think he mixes it up? Do you think he tries to get an advantage here? Do you think he just takes that 4 and tries to run with it?
DCS Racing Network asks a good question in chat. If you had to choose any NASCAR model and manufacturer from any era, what car would it be and why, Ricky?
Chevy SS Aero Coupe.
A what?
Chevy SS Aero Coupe.
Dang, you went for a new one.
What? That's what?
Chevy SS? Oh,
Aero Coupe. That's 87.
yeah.
Dinkus. I'm sorry.
Anthony,
I'm so short with you, Joe.
Anthony, half
I
the
just
time
don't have lasagna anymore, and now
Well, Anthony asks-
I'm reeling a little bit.
Anthony asked us if we found each other attractive. Ricky has a bunch of attractive qualities.
No, you're pretty attractive.
Yeah.
You're a handsome gentleman.
I would go with I would want a Plymouth Superbird. Just because that thing looks so cool.
You said you'd want to put a bag over my head?
No, what?
Oh.
I said I'd want a Plymouth Superbird.
Oh, Plymouth Superbird. Sorry.
How did you get
I thought you said put a bag.
bag over your
I thought
head?
you were talking about me.
God. Yeah, I'd want a Plymouth Superbird, or if I could get one of those 2013 Dodge Chargers that never ran a race, because I thought that was going to be the best looking next or Gen 6 car. And
Next Gen 6 for 2.
folks, that was a Ricky moment if I ever seen one.
I do like the 2013 Charger cars. I like the 2012 ones too.
Olivia MK has to be careful again. Laps down here. You don't want to wreck the leader. ECS says probably choose the 88 Ford Thunderbird. Anthony asks who would look better with a bag over their head. I don't know. I'm pretty ugly all the way around, from the top of my head down to my toes.
144, 156. Todd Wilson really trying to get this going. 13 laps to go here. What?
I got a face for radio.
I got a face only a radio would love.
Brain says depends on the bag. No way.
Wait to see if Todd Wilson can make this last coming around off of turn 4 for 11 laps to go here at Dover. Can Todd Wilson hang on, save that fuel? He seems pretty confident about it, Joe.
He does. I mean, he's still out there. I mean, he's really clutching it, though, now.
I mean, he's got an entire track here to play with. So if the 80... Keith Hughes did a lap down on the back straightaway. If Keith Hughes got to him and passed him, he'd still have a whole lap of time. So I mean, he could really get to clutching if he feels like he needs to do that.
Oh, you at this point you're giving up all the time, right? Like you are. Because if you pit, you're not going to win this race. Yes, of course, Brain. Never use a plastic bag. Cover your face. Always paper. Do your grocery stores ever ask you paper or plastic?
Not really anymore. They just give me paper.
Oh, you get paper?
Yeah.
Oh,
They just give me paper,
that's nice.
which I'm fine with. I like paper. Joe, was there a 10 to go?
No.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm good with it. I kind of like paper more than plastic, honestly, because you just, like, throw in the recycling bin and not even think about it.
Yeah.
Or it's just paper. It's like you can do a million things with it. If you need to start a fire, you light it on fire. You need to, like, stop something up with it. It's paper. Like, it's more versatile.
Yeah, we don't even have the reusable thing here, Anthony. DCS, one more question here. If you could put a track back onto the NASCAR schedule in any of the top 3 National Touring Series, what track would it be and why? Can I go to IndyCar? Can I put MIS back on the IndyCar schedule?
Auto
Belle
Club back
Isle?
on IndyCar.
Can I put Belle Isle back on the IndyCar schedule?
We're 5 laps to go here, by the way.
We are, I know. We're kind of just waiting to see if Todd Wilson can make
still
it.
leading here, trying to
Because-
save on fuel. Coming down off of turn 4. 4 laps to go. Does Todd Wilson have enough fuel to make it? Joe, I think at this point, he just clutches that like a madman. He just saves that like
that's what
crazy.
he's doing. I mean, Ricky, he's running the shortest line around the racetrack. He's got a whole lap lead over the 82. I mean, we saw the fuel mileage race of the century this past Saturday night with USORL at Talladega. We're about to see a run that could not only, get to that level, but top that, because Todd has gone so much further than the rest of this
He's
field.
going to go to the inside. Todd's just going to let him have it. No reason to fight him on this.
He's got a whole
Let that
mile
82
lead.
Go try to make all the laps up.
So now the question is, can the 82 catch the 18?
I don't think he catches the 18. I think he gets the 18 to run out of gas, and that's the only thing he can do here. 3 laps to go here from Dover.
3 miles. Does your gas tank have enough left in it, Todd Wilson? That is the question for this Toyota crew. He is coasting all the way through 3 and 4 now.
Yeah, that motor's still wound up. That Toyota motor. 2 laps to go here. Still singing, but he is clutching it like crazy. Can Todd Wilson hang on here?
1.5 miles. 1 lap at Atlanta, say, left here for the 18 to try and close out a victory from Dover. Oh, yeah.
1 lap
MK
to go.
Gonna go by on the inside. White flag in the air.
Oh, I'm Todd. I just clutch it all the way around.
Where's the 82?
Oh, he's clutching it like crazy. Yeah, 82's in turn 3. He's not catching him. Todd Wilson's just going to make it back here.
Todd Wilson with the fuel save of the century will bring it off of turn number 4 and a win in the Maverick Cup Series at Dover. Is he out?
And Joe, that thing ran out coming off of turn 4.
No way. Keith Hughes gonna finish second. It's like Cade Welty retired somewhere in there and we missed it. Phobia MK gonna finish third, 2 laps down.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute here, Joe.
What's that?
I think Todd didn't run out of gas. I think he was intentionally clutching.
Oh,
I think he was trying to save some for burnouts here.
what a show off.
Oh, yeah, that thing's still running up RPMs. There he goes.
Todd Wilson burns it down for the fans here at Dover.
There it is. Now it's out. Nope. Never mind.
Now we gotta watch, right? Now we gotta. He's having a hard time getting.
Got plenty of gas left in that thing.
Why was he even saving?
Who knows? These drivers get all worried. Okay, now it's out.
Now it's out. Todd Wilson, your race winner. We'll talk with him as well as the rest of our top 3. Oh, Keith Hughes just speared him. So, results on your screens in a few moments. Again, folks, can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN tonight. Make sure if you haven't already, drop a like on the video and subscribe. Again, stick around. We're going to talk with those top 3 finishers here in just a moment. But before we do, let's get a word with our friends from Auto Sim 2. Have you ever wanted to manage your own racing team? Or what if you could go back in time to see if a particular season could have finished differently? Well, folks, have no fear because Auto Sim 2 is here. With fully customizable roster files, you can create your own world or try to recreate the past. Heck, you could even try to predict the future through Auto Sim 2's Sim mode. Don't like the passive approach? Well, then get more hands-on in owner mode, where you decide who drives your cars and what companies will sponsor them. Down on your luck? Well, then scout some new talent that will get you to the top. Already super successful? Try moving up the ladder or expanding to truly solidify your racing empire. However you want to play, AutoSim 2 has you covered and is now available for purchase through the Steam store for $9.99. Now go make your mark and build your legacy in AutoSim 2. Again, folks, AutoSim 2 is now available on Steam for $9.99. You can go check it out. Again, AutoSim 2 now available on Steam for $9.99. Let's go ahead and start by talking with our race winner. He's the driver of the number 18. He somehow miraculously saves enough fuel to make it to the end. Todd Wilson. Todd, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Did you have like a jerry can or something in there that you're dumping in the fuel cell, or how'd you manage to save all that fuel?
The clutch. I was using the clutch as my brake pretty much.
Okay.
And I realized after that last pit stop, I tried to stretch it as long as I could, and we came out, and I was like 5 to 7 laps short. I can't remember exactly, and I was like, you know what, this is doable. And then I noticed, Keith had built up a pretty nice lead before that green flag set of stops, and I noticed he was, I thought he was saving at first, and then he sped up, and then I committed to the strategy to just try and save fuel to make it to the end. I know this is one of the tracks that, if you short pit, the tire wear is so significant that sometimes the gamble pays off, and you can win out in that deal. And honestly, when I saw the 97, I think that was Cade Welty, when he pitted there, I really contemplated pitting a couple of laps after him so he would not, pass me out on the track, because I think I had like a 3-second lead on him at that point. But yeah, no, I stuck to my guns, stuck to the strategy, and I tried to save enough for a burnout for JTN. And I think I had about 2 pounds of fuel left, and I clutched it all the way around after the checkered flag just to have enough for you guys.
Well, Todd, we appreciate it. You get the win here tonight. Obviously, it's a part-time schedule this year. When you saw Keith go by you there, I think it was probably like, 4 or 5 laps to go, maybe. Was it at that moment that you realized that, hey, I can do this, I'm going to make it to the end, or was it sooner than that? When did you know that this was a real possibility?
Well, I got scared about 5 to 6 laps left in the race when my crew chief came on the radio and said, hey, we're going to be short. You better start saving. I was like, I've been saving this whole time. I've tried to tell you this, but no, when I realized it was probably about 10 laps ago, I realized I had a chance, but I was really flirting with the number that I needed. And but gosh, Keith, he was fast tonight. He was really good on the long run. I didn't know if he was going to take 4 tires or 2 tires there at the end, but I think he went with 4. And he got back to the lead lap. Had he had another 5 laps or so, he would probably be up here talking to you first. But, it was it was a great fuel strategy duel.
A great duel here, Todd. Congratulations on the win. Before we let you go, though, I want to give you the opportunity. You got a lot of great partners, family, friends. Floor is yours, buddy. You know what to do.
Yeah, thank you. Just gotta say hello to all my family and friends and everyone out in JTN land for watching. And it was a long race tonight. Monster or Miles the Monster was very hungry. You could tell he had a very vicious appetite tonight with all the carnage and stuff that we had. But we survived, and I don't know how, because we were caught up in a wreck early on, but we didn't get much damage. But Miles, he tried, but he just didn't try hard enough. So, but no, seriously, thanks to everyone, and congrats to Keith and Phobia on their podium finishes, and thanks to you all up in the booth, and I have to thank my biggest fan, Bristol. So I think I got everybody.
I think you did too, Todd. Again, congratulations on the win here tonight. A thrilling run there to the end on the fuel save. Up there with some of the best of them. Again, congratulations on the win, and as always, it's a pleasure talking with you.
Yep, thanks, guys. Have a great night.
Todd Wilson, driver number 18, your race winner here tonight. Let's go ahead and next bring in our third place finisher, driver the number 15, Phobia. MK Phobia, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Third place run here tonight. I know you fell out of the server a couple times. How'd you rally back?
Oh well, I don't know. I thought Keith was supposed to go first, but I had a lot of problems with just internet. I don't know why, but first time when getting on the track, I had a weird feeling because my internet was just kind of dying. But then I think I got it good. Then what happened is my game shut off, and I just got so mad. I thought I was just gonna leave the race. And then another time I was going to pit. I had a pit strategy because I was 2 laps down. I didn't go a single mile over the pit limit, and I still got a black flag. The second time I come in, I make sure to not still go over over the limit, and I still get a black flag. So Keith had to clear it for me, and just glad to get a third place finish.
Well, a third place finish. How I mean, obviously tonight it's an up and down night with all the things going on, but how gratifying is it to get that third place finish? Like, how does that kind of rank for you, knowing that you had to go through all those trials and tribulations?
I mean, I felt like I could have won the damn thing, but the thing is, last week I had a lot of misfortunes at Charlotte. Even though I felt fast, I felt like I could have gotten a top 3. We got wrecked out in the end. Even at Mid-Ohio 2 weeks prior, or how many? Probably 3 weeks. I felt so fast, yet I had a wheel issue. So it feels really good back to be, in the third place. I just have a lot of speed. I can qualify good. I know I qualified second.
You still there? Ricky, I think we lost him.
I think we lost him, yeah. Whoa.
Is this thing on? Bobby, are you there? Oh. And he's gone. We'll thank big thanks to all of Phobia's sponsors and partners for their help here tonight in that 15 car rallying back to a third place finish. Let's go ahead and finally bring in the driver, the number 82, Keith Hughes. Keith, are you there? Do you got your ice cream?
Oh, it wasn't me, the ice cream break. I was saying the 23 pit crew went and got an ice cream break.
Oh, that's why I brought you in here. I was like, oh, you needed ice cream.
Not me. I mean, I wish we got some ice cream up in the booth. I want to send some down.
You want me to bring Phobia in here so he can shout out all the sponsors real quick?
No, because his internet stinks. He can go after me.
Okay. All right, Keith. Fair enough. Second place run. Obviously, the strategy at the end. I think Todd just gets you barely by saving enough fuel. Is there a level of frustration with that, knowing that you were leading and you were dominant there in the second half of this race?
I just made the wrong decision. I came out of pit road and I saw I needed a splash to a half can. I was like, I can save that, but is it worth it? Mm-hmm. And it was worth it. I just didn't know at the time. So I figured Todd was going to do it because I showed my hand early about being good on long runs, and I figured he's not going to think that he can catch me in a long run, so he's probably going to save. So I was like, maybe I can just push it, pit, and get back around. That's why I only took 2 tires and see if I could do it. Maybe 0 tires would have got me closer. I don't know, because right front was pretty killed anyway. So it is what it is. I had a good car, great on long run, and was able to come from like 5th to 1st in that one stretch we had. I'm really proud of the car that we had tonight. It's just a few laps of strategy difference, and we'd be in victory lane.
What so then obviously, I mean, it's been a really strong season for you in this 82 team over here in the Maverick Cup Series. What do you, obviously with a little bit of disappointment tonight, but what do you do now heading forward? I mean, you've proven that you can save the tires, you can save the car, and have good long run speed. You've proven you're good on the short run. What more do you have to do here to start closing these deals out?
Got to get better. Got to find some talent, I guess.
No, wait a minute. Whoa.
Got to find some talent. You ain't first, you're last.
All right, Ricky Bobby. Well, Keith, again, congratulations on the 2nd place run here tonight. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. Know you got a lot of people to shout out. Wanted to also say thank you in the pinch that we were in tonight for hosting us here. But before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. Got a lot of great partners and stuff. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
All right. I want to thank my family for staying off Wi-Fi. That way I could use the server tonight. We'll start with that. I want to thank Tate Dorsey for not showing up because he was scared and he knew he would get slaughtered tonight. So he saved himself some embarrassment. Want to shout out to Matt Mass for winning the truck championship at Mondays of Thunder. Jess Hanna, after 8 long seasons, wins the Cup championship last night on JTN. I was battling for him for second and just kind of got net coded there at the end, got thrown in the wall. But it's been well overdue for Jess to get that championship. So I'd like to just take the time tonight to just recognize him, and that's it.
Well, Keith, again, congratulations on the 2nd place run here tonight. As always, it's a pleasure talking with you, and good luck next week at Chicagoland.
All right, we'll hopefully see you then.
Keith Hughes, driver the number 82, your 2nd place finisher here tonight. Let's go ahead and finally bring back in driver of the 15, Phobia MK. Phobia, I know we lost you there, but before we let you go, wanted to give you the opportunity. Any sponsors, family, friends you want to shout out?
Oh yeah, I wanted to shout out my my team and my owner. I want to shout out every sponsor on the car, especially Hooters. And I want to shout out my family and friends who are actively supporting me and letting me race. Also, the thing what happened is my internet shut off again. So yeah, not having a good day today.
Well, that's okay. A 3rd place run for you tonight, Phobia. Again, congratulations on that, and as always, a pleasure talking with you. Can't thank you enough for your time.
Thank you. Have a good night.
OBMK driver, the 15, your 3rd place finisher here tonight. Well, Ricky, that's going to wrap up our coverage here from Dover. You got anything to say? Loud noises?
Good old Dover. What do you say? It's good old Dover, Joe.
Good old Dover here tonight, folks. Remember, you can click the like button, you can subscribe, you can do all those things to stay up to date with us here on JTN. It's always a great way to help support us, are those free ways. Follow us on our social media, follow us here on YouTube, over on Twitch, like the videos, do all those things, interact with with our posts. That also is a big deal now in new age social media, so interactions also help. Chat was awesome tonight, as you guys always are. So again, a big thank you to all you folks at home. But with all that being said, for all of us here at JTN, for our producer Bristol, for my colleague Ricky Collette, I've been Joe Twansky. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time live right here on JTN. So long for now, folks.
Yeah, and they're gonna be 3-1.